What's up, people? We are now going to look at Maxx Chewning. See, I asked for people to send me something other than mukbang videos, and this is what I get for doing that. Like I'm watching these like fitness YouTubers now, and I'm like, strangely, I'm like, I kind of wish I could do a mukbang video, to be honest with you, just because these are so like, they're all the same. I don't know. Maybe Maxx Chewning will prove me wrong. Maybe. The bar is set very low, Max. How I spend $20,000 every month? Man, I don't even spend that a year. My $100,000 investment? Why would anyone do this? Nothing else really matters. Shut up and let me be skinny. My huge problem with the fitness industry. That might be interesting. 22 minutes though. I can't do that, dog. Sorry. It's fine. Oh, is he gay? He's like a gay guy, right? I'm guessing. This is like a boyfriend or something. I don't really know. Kind of getting a gay vibe. I don't know. What am I even supposed to watch here? Most popular. Buying her a car. 10K calorie food challenge. Powerlifting versus bodybuilding. Chicken legs. No girls allowed. Alright. My weird and annoying life. Oh god. My huge... I guess we'll watch this. I guess we'll just watch this one. Do you guys have any other recommendations for YouTubers or specific videos you want me to take a look at? Let me know. Leave me a comment. And again, like if possible, give me a specific video so I don't, like waste the first minute of this video doing what I just did. Sorry.
I'm not going down. I'll be the last man standing. The last man standing. You know I never beg, I never break. I'm the heavyweight. That's all I answer. I'm the last man standing. I'm the last man standing. Not you belong to the same, 'cause I only plan to be the last man. The last man standing. As the king makes me things I didn't get through. And it's to make a prayer say you didn't get through. So we tell you better make a move, 'cause I'm standing right in front of you. I'm not going down. I'm not going down. I'll be the last man.
Oh yeah. A little cocaine in my belly. Used to sip Sprite one Thursday, now we drink champagne and stuff. Had a nice little shopping trip at the Galleria just now. Pick up a few stuff and show you what I got. Nothing for me. Oh, dude, I'll show you yet. First up, my buddy Joe, you guys may know him as the Giraffe. He has been helping me out a lot on Project XX, and he also always uses my skateboard in the office, and he says he wants to go skateboarding and stuff. He never has gotten bored, so I picked him up a Complete so we can hang out and stuff, so he can act like he's my friend. Got the 6 sophomore because him and Becca are super weird during the sloth, so I figured it's perfect. I got an 8-inch wide one because he has gigantic ostrich-sized giraffe feet, which are just huge. So you should like that. So a little gesture. And then the second thing is, you guys know with Everforward I don't have any like athletes or affiliates or anything like that, and two people that have been helping me a ton with Everforward over the past year or so are Hayden and Amanda. They are, I feel like I'm old saying like a couple of really like ambitious kids, but they're 20 years old, and they've been helping me out a ton with product stuff and website stuff, and they've never really asked for anything in return. I don't give them like any money or anything like that. I try to give them exposure where I can, but they're very eager to work with the brand. They really like Everforward, and I wanted to kind of get them something to show that I appreciate all the help that they've given me. So I picked them up some stuff from Louis. I'm not sure if really into it, but I figure, whatever. So for Hayden, we got him a little card holder thing right here, and then for Amanda, I'm gonna put on the screen because they didn't actually, it was supposed to be delivered today, but it wasn't. It's a little key pouch card holder thing. Oh my god, so cute. So just really to show that I appreciate them just taking time out of their day to help me with Everforward. And I've answered this a lot of like why I don't have athletes and affiliates for the brand, and obviously I'm probably losing a lot of money by not doing that, because when you have launches and stuff and you have athletes and affiliates and you have 50 people in your feed telling you to go buy something, it's all over, it's probably going to increase the chances of creating sales because there's a wider audience, whereas I don't do that, right? Like, why, Max, you stupid ass? Well, two main reasons. One, because I have such a passion for the premium side of the brand with the casual wear, I just really don't think athletes is it doesn't really mesh well with the brand. We do have the performance side, but I just think overall having athletes doesn't really make sense. And another reason, which is kind of a more personal thought behind this, and I don't know if this is going to rub people the wrong way, but I don't really like the I see a lot of people in social media trying to come up, right? They're trying to maybe do what I do what people, my peers do. They're doing well on the platform, create a name for themselves, establish themselves. And what happens is a lot of these younger people who are newer, they want to be athletes so bad for these companies because they feel like that's the only way to grow. And what they do is they almost like sell their soul to these companies. And they, instead of creating a social media that is focused around them and their journey and what they do and who they are as a person, it almost twists where their entire purpose for social media is to promote these brands. And it's a shame because I see these people doing this. I'm like, this is not the way to do it. You need to build yourself up and have the brand you represent and the brand you like be a part of who you are, not the other way around. The brand is everything. You're just this athlete, and every post and everything is like this, and you're just promoting. And obviously a lot of people are like, well, Max, it's easy for you to say. You already built this audience. You don't have to do that. Like with Ghost, you don't see me every single post of Ghost. With movement, you'll see every single post is movement. And obviously I've built this thing up, and the reason I've got to the point I'm at is because I did that. I established like my own entity, my own identity, right? That's what I say. And then I have sponsors. I don't let just these sponsors be who I am. I see a lot of it's with girls. They just like every post is with these companies, and I think they're doing it wrong. When I see YouTubers try to make it big, and all they're doing is like complete videos of hauls of other companies. Maybe like a review channel makes sense, but if your entire video is like a review of another company, like I'm like, you're doing it wrong. Like you're literally almost like it's just you're doing it completely wrong. And I want people, and it works out for the business because obviously they love it. They're making more sales, and how to grow bigger in the company, make more sales, how to make more sales, promote it more. And a lot of people are never going to achieve this like top.
Love it. Amazing. Finally, somebody like, I don't know. It's great. A few things though. I guess he's not gay. Maybe that wasn't his boyfriend. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Like, sorry to like assume his gender or whatever. Like, no offense, dog. I just judged it on the thumbnails. Anyway, also the Galleria. Is this Houston? Like, is that? Because I know there's a lot of Galleria malls. Like, there's a lot of malls that are called the Galleria, but I think this is Houston, right? I could be wrong, but like, oh my God, just random. I used to live in Houston. I actually lived in Houston twice, for 2 periods. The shopping in Houston is the best shopping in the United States, possibly the world, okay? Like, if you want to go on a shopping trip, don't go to New York. Well, New York is good too. And I guess LA is also good. But in terms of like retail, not retail, like I guess high-end retail, Houston beats them both, right? Like New York is good for like vintage stuff and like secondhand stuff, although Houston is amazing for that too. And like honestly, like, okay, I don't have any money to do this now, but like if I had like a bunch of money, I would do a shopping channel, right? I would actually like, this is like Yala Poppy's like 4th channel, right, in the future. But like as soon as I'm crushing it, as soon as I'm total pipe dream, as soon as I'm making $100,000 a month, like I'm doing a shopping channel, okay? I'm going to the mall every day and I'm buying a bunch of shit, and I'm going to totally sell out and sell my soul, and you guys are going to see me fucking try on a bunch of clothes all the time and just like be basically like a girl, like, and just shop every day probably. Like fitness, I don't even care about fitness, honestly. I think it's a joke. Like, go to the gym, eat fucking food, like normal food, done. You're fit, okay? But shopping is fun, okay? Now, what am I even talking about? Anyway, Houston has good shopping because you have a very large population and you have a very high disparity between the rich and the poor, right? So you have a lot of outlets but not a lot of people to shop at the outlets, if that makes sense, or a lot of people who end up shopping at the outlets that don't really have a lot of money, and a very wide range of different types of brands. Like, for example, at the low end, you have like JCPenney. Like, are they even still around? Let's say they are. JCPenney, let's say. And at the extreme high end, you have brands like Louis Vuitton and like Gucci and all that stuff. And in between, you have a lot of like really good brands that kind of go like unnoticed, and you can go to their outlet stores and like find amazing deals on stuff that's not like completely picked over by, shoppers, which is what happens a lot in New York, just because the population there is so big, and the amount of like stores per capita, I guess, per person is not quite the same ratio as Houston. LA is also good, but like, again, for like, to go to like the Salvation Army or something in LA, go to like try and find deals there, finds. Also, vintage shopping in Houston is amazing. If you guys know about Buffalo Exchange, the biggest Buffalo exchanges that I've ever seen have been in Houston, okay? And there's a couple of them, and this is a couple of years ago, right? I'm sure they're still there, but like crazy, like all kinds of shit that is not completely picked over. You can find really cool stuff there. Anyway, that's not even what I like about this video. What I like about this guy is that and I can't help thinking of my recent promotional contract with Legendary Suit Chamas, which I'll address like later in the video because I'm already talking too much, but like he's 100% right about everything. Like, everybody wants to come up, everyone wants to make money, everyone wants to sell their shit, everyone wants like the social proof of like being a sponsored athlete or whatever. But what I actually learned from like, which was like really dumb in retrospect, but whatever, I tried, from trying to promote this brand who like sent me free shit, was that like you're not in any position to promote anything or anybody unless you're like massive. Like put your energy and time into getting massive first, and then you can like worry about sponsorships and all that shit.
Top tier athlete status just for whatever reason, and they think they can, so they're willing to do everything every single day, promote, and there's like, and they're never going to be these like top people, and it's a shame because I feel like it's just not the way to build your social media by promoting someone else's brand 24/7. And I don't want someone else to fall in the same thing that I see a lot of people doing. I want people to grow themselves, and I want people to be who they are, and if they want to be a part of that before, I want to find a way to allow people to incorporate that model, that represent it, without me being like, you need to post 10 times a day, you need to do complete hauls, you need to do all this. And it's kind of a weird way to think about it, but that's just my views. I don't really like, I feel like a lot of affiliates and a lot of people who start working with companies, they turn their social media into just promoting, and I don't want people to do that for my brand. And it might not make sense on a business side because I can make a lot more money. In a perfect world, there's like 120,000 of you that watch each of my videos. In a perfect world, I convince half of you to just be like, you like my videos, snag a t-shirt, snag a pair of shorts, try it out. I think you're gonna like it, support me, support the brand, you're gonna love it. But I'm always working on growing the company. We're doing excellent, we're doing fantastic. And I want a way for people to feel part of the brand. I just don't think that the athlete route is right for me for a lot of reasons. So that was a big rant. That's just how I feel. I've never really said that. I've never really talked about that on the channel. But yeah, if you're someone new trying to get in social media, I think it's important to work with brands. It's networking, it's growing, a lot of that. But just focus your social and everything on you, and let the brands be a part of who you are, not entirely who you are. Because at the end of the day, you're only feeding these companies' pockets, and you're gonna cap out on your potential because people are gonna see you as just this athlete, and then they kind of care about your life instead of caring about your life and you, and then they also see that you're a part of this brand. So, damn, I'm deep, dude. That's what she said.
Okay, so just like to touch on that really quick, like 100% right, like brilliant, amazing, wonderful. Like, and this is something that I'm not too familiar with, like I guess what he's talking about in terms of like fitness influencers promoting brands. I mean, I guess that's true. I just don't follow these people and don't actually care. But what I have seen from doing like these mukbang videos is that you'll see like whose video, like Eric the Electric, like obvious example, where he's just like KFC, KFC, KFC. Meanwhile, I know nothing about him. Don't really like, and that's like shock value, like whatever. But who else did I watch? Joey's World Tour, where with Dame Drops, where they like bought a pizza from Pizza Hut and we're like, oh wow, look at the cheesy crust of the pizza. Oh, we're gonna dip it in the marinara sauce. Oh, man, like. Who cares? Like nobody actually cares. And if you look at Joey's World Tour, if you look at his channel, it's like KFC, McDonald's, Taco Bell, whatever. So like what he's saying about, and again, the mukbang industry, that's I guess the thing, is different than the fitness industry, and obviously like way less saturated. Like fitness influencers, this is a great idea. If you're a wannabe fitness influencer or like a fit guy or fit girl, and you're like struggling to like make it in the fitness world because you have to compete with every fucking girl who's like ever posted a selfie on Instagram with her ass sticking out, if you're like struggling there, just make mukbang videos and wear your workout clothes and talk about your life. Like done, like instant fucking like fame, you know what I mean? So like I can't say that if you are only like shamelessly promoting these brands you won't succeed. I think what he's talking about is that if you're shamelessly promoting these brands prematurely, then you're sacrificing the effort, like you're sacrificing promoting yourself, which is going to hinder you, because if you do that prematurely, then you haven't really kind of hit a point where like the offers are just coming in and you don't need to like work on getting sponsors anymore, right? So like just wait. And like I said, I realized this when I did the legendary suit Jamas shit. I was like, why the fuck am I talking? I don't care about these fucking suits. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't say that. Whatever, I didn't care about it. Like who cares? I didn't care about the suits. I'm never gonna wear that shit. Like who's even gonna buy this? Like what am I even doing? But I was just like, in my mind, I was like, okay, like once I like help this company sell more clothes, it'll be easier for me to get the next promotion, right? And I think that's what a lot of these people are thinking.
Poke bowl, extra chicken, some tuna, cucumber, cilantro, white rice, mixed veggies. Any place that's like a Chipotle style restaurant, I just factor it in my fitness pal as Chipotle instead of being like, how much is the tuna? It's just, I make my life easier. I don't go crazy on any like super thick sauces. I don't get a lot of toppings. I add a lot of extra calories. So with my Chipotle, it's just meat, salsa, rice, and this is just meat, sauce, rice. So yeah, it could be a little off, but that's just my life, man. I'm crazy, man. Somebody get shred out here. What is this, man? Take a shot, okay? Wait, I forgot. People like to see me eat food on the screen. You gotta eat the food, mom. Oh yeah. That's good. What?
Hey, dude.
How do you like skateboard?
It's awesome. I appreciate it a lot. It's kind of dwarfed by the other thing I bought yesterday, but
What did you buy yesterday? There's something behind door number 2!
giant dildo.
Oh, is that your collection? It would be a really big deal though to get bigger than all the ones you already have.
I try to risk myself, and the match just comes in even farther.
Joe, what's like the thing that bothers you the most about the fitness industry?
It's fake as fuck.
Why?
The physiques are fake. It's all steroids. The fucking YouTubers are fake. It's all made up. And everything's fake. The shirts are Chinese made to print on. The whole thing's fake. Everything's fake. The whole world's fake, dude.
What do you think about people trying to rise to success by promoting other brands?
It's genius.
Who?
The other brands.
Yeah.
It's terrible for them.
What do you think about girls doing nothing but haul videos of other brands?
That's how, I mean, so when I look at big YouTubers, you know, Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, they're all pushing the boundaries and like they grow. And I think these girls are just like, if I post my ass putting on these tights, I'll grow as well. And I agree. I think Casey Neistat's got it wrong.
But the haul videos get more views.
Yeah, but they're not getting subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out here like flying my drone, doing all these angles, building a field food drone. And then all I gotta do is show my butthole.
Yeah.
That's Joe wants to do a 5x5 of 185. He says I should do a 5x8 of 225. This is
only
the
fair.
final week. It is only fair because I'm strong and new. This is the last week of YOLOing it until we start back on programming. See, the way that I do it is I always hit PRs and then I get weak as hell and then I start it all back over again. It's called the rinse and repeat cycle. Been doing it for 6 years on my YouTube channel. 8 reps. Dude, sometimes like, I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, wow, it's so hard being so strong all the time.
It's excellent. And you know what I love about Alphalete Gym?
What do you love about Alphalete
I
Gym?
really know the best music to listen to while working out.
This is PR music. You like to party? Here's party. You want a mustache ride? Yeah, yeah. Eight reps. 8 reps are what is. I have 8 reps standing between me and victory. Not today. I ain't failing. What would Patrick Henry do?
What the fuck's that?
He wrote the Declaration of Independence.
Like no Patrick Harris?
We the people, the United States, in order for more perfect union, established with justice. Gentlemen may cry peace, peace, but there is no peace. Why stand we here mighty? Men so weak, fuck. I forbid Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty. Forgive me. Oh shit. Death. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, shit. I took death. No. Patrick Henry.
You failed everyone, dude.
Yeah,
Grammy.
Thank God I was a founding father, man. Pretty sick workout. Now, I'm gonna show you what Joe bought here.
No, not yet.
Just show them. Have you even filmed anything yet?
No, but no. It's not, your followers aren't ready for this.
How about this, dude? If you showed people what you got, I'll plug your channel. Because I know you're desperate for subscribers. Yeah. That's what I thought. Sell out, Joe. Here we go. Whoa! This is, what is this, Joe?
This is a 991.2 GT3 RS with a Y-stock package.
Y style?
This is sex in car form. This is...
It's like if SRT made a car, it'd be like this. Yeah, I'm new to Texas, but if you live here, you have to get a new car every...
All right, so it is Texas. Probably Houston, right? Galleria. Although there is a Galleria in Dallas also. I don't know. Texas all kind of looks the same. Okay, so what did they say? It was like a lot. Fitness industry is fake. They're all on steroids. Physiques are fake. Like it's like this is all true. Like this is I've never seen this channel, but like this guy, he's legit, I guess. Like I don't know anything about him, but like at least he's like he seems honest, I guess. He seems like he has his priorities straight. I don't know who these people are, but like I guess it's this guy's channel, right? And he looks natural. Doesn't look like he's on anything, which like good for him, I guess. Because he's got like some clothing brand or something. Alphalete Gym. I feel like I've seen. Who have I seen? The Nick Dompierre video. I don't remember. I think his friend's name is like Kibiria. The black guy who looks kind of like Kevin Hart. Caribia. I don't know. Whatever his name is. He had an Alphalete shirt. So maybe it's like Alphalete, like a new gym chain that I don't know about. Maybe I haven't like lived in America for a while. But yeah, like so far so good. Like dude seems legit, I guess.
Every 3 months to be in this circle, so I'm surprised that I'm still allowed to be hang out with everyone. But
This is different.
I mean, Joe, Christian, everyone's get to do cars every time they like wake up in the morning. Dude, start the thing up.
Yeah.
Start up. What does that say? Wysock.
Wysock. It's a track. And
Wysock. Wysock.
This is like, you know when you first get your first Jeep, that's why I really love this. Okay, imagine, I had the same feeling about Porsche. Now imagine if Jeep made something on this level and you got it. That's how fucking stoked you'd be. That's how stoked I am. This is a dream car for me.
Hey Joe, can you shut up and talk car?
Okay.
Whoa! Rev it up, dude. Whoa! Alright, shut up.
I don't have door handles, I have Velcro straps.
You have Velcro strap-ons for door handles?
Yeah, and fun fact. What's this like to you, Max?
That looks like a window, Joe.
What do you think windows are made out of, Max?
That's a dumb question. Glass.
Is it? Because these are flexible.
What?
Plexiglass.
What? Who'd have thought giraffes could fit in such a small vehicle? Alright, I'm gonna link Joe's stupid channel. If he's, efficient at all with his time, he should have a review opening this car, his sick edits, whole overview. So if you care about cars, first link in the description. Subscribe and stuff. Joe, 120,000 people are gonna see me say, go to your channel.
10 of them are gonna come look at this car.
Like they're literally like, Max, shut up, go there.
Maybe more. If you're a car guy, like this is the holy fucking grail of car.
Oh, you think girls can't do it?
Maybe girls too, but it's not my point.
Do you sex?
Whether you like me or not.
Hey, dude. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, dude. Hello. Hello? Hello? What am I supposed to do after we've done everything? Are we done? Who is your replacement? Hi, can I just get an egg white grill and a small fruit cup is what I've been picking up every single day for breakfast. These things are only 300 calories, 7 fat, 31 carb, 25 protein, and 100% delicious. And that's right, this is like 25 carb. I mean, it's just a bunch of blueberries and mandarins and strawberries and apples, and it's just so delicious. Also, I got this in the mail. I've been getting Bark boxes in the mail ever since I did my first Bark box overview, and I didn't like them, and I canceled it, or at least I thought I canceled it. And they keep sending it to me, so I don't know if I'm paying for it or they just messed up. Ooh, it's like a little fish, like a little. What the hell is this little? Okay, these ones are kind of cool. And then we got some little jerky sticks and pork and salmon ingredients from the beef. Yeah! Look at this, man! Whoa, a new toy! Whoa! Yes! You like that, man? You like that? Yes! Yes! Speaking of Dude, you guys know we did Deadlifts for Dude, and we raised a bunch of money, which is super great, and today we're gonna go give the check to the place, so let's go do that now. Damn, I didn't feel like I got this red car's backed into that car, that sucks. Ooh, hit the escalator, we gotta hit and run. I'm just kidding right now. Guys, this SPCA is nice as hell. Look, dog park. Look how nice this thing is! Look at this! The heck? Dogs here are just like, man, even the dog poop things are nice. Damn.
Is it?
Yeah, it is Houston.
We're getting a little tour of the SPCA new campus here. It says just built in 2018 in August, so really state of the art. Very cool. Hey, buddy. Hello. 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 Smells, dude. Hey, buddy. Look at this guy. Hey, man. Oh, man, that's what dude's gonna look like in a couple months. Come ahead. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So you say if you get any golden noodles, they're gone like super fast?
Super fast. Any of the high...
This guy's like, he's doing it right, you know? Like, what did he do? Like, he's like basically, what it's called in sales, it's called a false takeaway, where you like, you're trying to sell something and you're like, kind of like take it away from the customer, but not actually take it away from them. Like, oh yeah, like we're selling these, you know, I sell my fitness line, but like you guys probably don't need it. He didn't really say that, but he was like kind of saying we don't want athletes to promote it because yeah, it would be good for sales, but like we don't really care. That's not what we're going for. It's like it's off brand is what they say in like the marketing industry. What else is he doing right? Like he's making a joke, not making a joke, but like when he went to like the Chipotle restaurant, he was like, oh yeah, like people like to watch me eat on this channel, like I have to eat, you know what I mean? Like wow, it's delicious, right? He's like making a joke about it, right? It's the whole like mukbang thing, or not even mukbang, like eating show at this point. He's like making a joke about it, and the girl that he was with was like rolling her eyes, you know. And then what the conversation between him and his friend, where they're talking about like girls getting ahead in the fitness industry, like all they have to do is show their ass. They're just like, they're really kind of addressing the stuff that like I guess nobody talks about, or is not that nobody talks about it, but it's just not openly really said. Okay, by like small channels, I guess here and there, or maybe not, whatever. It's not like, I guess mainstream is what I'm trying to say. Like everybody knows, I guess, that companies are going to try and sell stuff, and individual girls are going to try and promote themselves with their beauty and their body, but it's not, we don't like say that really, like it's not said, but you hear these two guys talking about it, you're like, oh wow, like I can trust other things that they say because they're speaking the truth. They're like stripping away all of the like social niceties that we normally use in conversation. Now he's doing, like he donated money to the SPCA, like this guy's like, was he like running for president or something? Like, is that the next move? He's got a dog, like, I don't know. It's just like very like wholesome, I guess. It's good. Yeah, anyway, let's just finish this, I guess.
Very rarely do we get them. My time here, I've never seen it. So we're seeing it intake immature wild rabbits, immature squirrels, immature possums. So our volunteers just have members that are taking care of these animals, trying to get them healthy and let them grow.
Alright, so full tour, pretty wild facility. It's huge. They rehabilitate all sorts of animals, not even ones that they just put up for adoption. They have a bald eagle aviation rehabilitation area. They rehabilitate horses. They have a full like pen for them to ride and to break, as they call it. I don't know what that means, but very awesome. They said that they get up mice, you know, if you got like snakes or something, get up cats. That's the very reason why I don't do that. But they have like 18, 25 animals a day. They rescue a ton of animals. They have like someone that drives around 24 hours, 365 to pick up stray animals and bring them here. So a really, really cool place. And you know, I'm glad that we could make an event that gives back to animals. Something I can say, I'm so sad going into adoption agencies and wishing you could adopt the rest of them. They have a giant facility with tons of dollars, but do good where we can. And hopefully the money goes to a good cause and helps more dollars and animals. Yeah. Alright, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, smash thumbs up button. Hopefully I got my point across to establish yourself in this industry that we're in. So Amanda's thing came in, so we're on the way. We're going to give them this. I think they're really like it. We actually spent much savings in all of our before, which I want to do better at showing you more of the process. I've made videos about this, but I think I'll talk about anything. Like, as much as I'm so passionate about it, it's a huge part of my everyday life. I don't talk about it on camera as much as I'd like. So there's some really cool stuff you can follow. These are some final items we're improving. Videos like, oh, off, super punk people can't get too high of yourself. You got started right around the corner, that's the 6 swim drones, and if you get a pair of swim drones, you get 3. Well, you can't call them koozies because they're not koozies, that is a trademark. These are can coolers. You get a free can cooler, not just of spacesuit, or you get a free swimsuit with purchase of can cooler, however you want to think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
Interesting. So let me just touch on what he said about like making it in the fitness industry. Okay. And this is my, like, I obviously haven't made it in the fitness industry. So like, what do I like, are you going to like listen to what I say over him? Maybe not, probably not. First of all, I would say that like, it's probably not even worth trying, to be honest with you. Like, not saying it's impossible, anything is possible. But it's not like worth trying unless you have some kind of different approach, or you can do the traditional approach but just do it better than everybody else, right? Like Snake Diet guy, like perfect example, right? He's like, who does what he does, right? Like, who like yells at people and calls them like fat idiots and like tells them not to eat? Like, does anybody do that? Like, nobody does that. Like, he's like the only one. Like, he's got like his niche, you know what I mean? He's like created essentially not a new industry, but like a new whatever, let's just call it an industry. Or you could go the traditional route if you're a guy, like do a bunch of steroids and like exist basically, and be on social media and like post selfies and like download my free workout plan that I like copy pasted from like some other workout plan. And if you're a girl, do the booty shots. Like, I think that's like, nobody, honestly, like if you look like that, nobody really cares about your workout. Like, nobody actually cares. Nobody's gonna like, the people that are watching you are not watching you or listening to you or like whatever because they want to like copy your workout. They want to do that just so they can like look at you and like just be like around you, just like absorb your like aura, you know? It's not like, you're not like actually inspire. I mean, I guess there's some people who inspire people to get fit, but again, like he said, it's not, I don't even know if he said this actually, it's not because you told them to do like this exercise or that exercise or like this rep scheme or whatever. It's because they just like your personality, right? For those of you who have like, you know, like have heard of Ziz or Z's, I guess is how you say it. He was this Australian bodybuilder who was like really popular on the internet, I want to say from like 2011 to 2013. He had this like very big personality, who was obviously on steroids, and it was just like very like appealing, a very like attractive body like to look at, like very aesthetic, right? And very like loud personality, very like in your face, like don't give a fuck, like total Australian like bro kind of thing, right? And he inspired a lot of people to get fit and work out because he came from like, he was a total nerd, like he liked anime and like was like a skinny, like weak, insecure loser basically, and changed his body, started working out. Unfortunately, he died from a heart attack in a sauna after like he was on a lot of steroids, right? So he like had some heart condition and ended up dying. So it's kind of sad. But he's been like immortalized like on the internet as like a guy that you look up to, right? If you're like a young kind of teenage loser, basically, you like look up to him because he made it, right? People talking about like making it. You'll see on some of my thumbnails, like, because actually a famous quote that he said, he says like, we're all going to make it, brah, right? And you'll see on a lot of my thumbnails, and I'll even say this sometimes, I'll be like, you know, this person's going to make it, they're not going to make it. And that's like from him. It's like paying respect to him because he made it. You know, he was a skinny loser. Like, he basically became famous on YouTube and got like really ripped. He like got girls. He made I think he made a lot of money before he died. I'm not really sure because this was like before, like YouTube was just much smaller back then. But anyway, yeah, he made it through the traditional route, right? But he still had that like some additional kind of like interesting thing about him that drew people to him, because you knew that he came from like being a skinny, awkward loser, basically, and then you see him as this like chiseled, like aesthetically perfect, like godchild, you know, and you're like, oh my god, like before, after, like it's possible. So yeah, basically, like, and I know if you're like if you're like a fitness wannabe influencer, right? Like you start out doing things the proper way because you think that's what you have to do. And it's only later on, after you get comfortable with creating posts or writing or making videos or whatever, that you allow some of your personality to kind of seep into the whole thing that you're doing, right? I'm aware of that as well. Like you can see that in my videos, or you know, and when I used to write, it was the same thing, right? Like you write these articles thinking like, okay, well, they need to be SEO optimized, and I need to have this kind of keyword density, and you know, it needs to have like all of these like laundry list of things, and you kind of lose your voice a little bit. But after you do that for like 3 months for every day, you're like, all right, like fuck all this shit, like I'm just gonna do whatever I want. And when your real personality comes through, you're able to finally you know, like it's just a more engaging piece of content, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So like good advice, I guess. Like I like this guy. I think like he's very wholesome and nice, and seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. He didn't really mention anything about fitness, but from what I've heard, like I'm assuming like you can probably take his advice. Like seems legit. Okay, so that is my breakdown of Homeboy right here. If you guys have any other recommendations for YouTubers or videos you want to take a look at, let me know in the comment section. Peace.